Welcome back to Bulldog Books with Miss Sunshine. What's up? Just kidding. I'm just feeling a little crazy today. Okay, friends, let's get started with our nonsense word practice. I hope you remember your score from last time so that you can compare the two scores. I'm about to pull up our nonsense words. So get where you can see the words and see my timer. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. This is the part where you pause the video, count how many of the nonsense words you were able to complete, and see if your score is higher this time. Okay, let's move on to our book. This book is definitely a fantasy because we have animals dressed up and they're the main characters in this book. And since we just had Easter recently, I decided to choose a book about bunnies. So the title of this book is Pete Likes Bunny. It's by Emily Arnold McCulley. And we're going to take a look at our first page because we have what is known as a dedication page. We know that a lot of the times authors dedicate their books to people in their lives. So our author dedicated this book for Liza and Annie. All right, let's get started with this very strange looking teacher. If I wore glasses, this might look a little like me, whatever. Okay, let's move on. So you're gonna read this page to me, and I'm gonna ask you questions about the characters and the setting, and maybe even what happens first, what happens next. So let's begin. Who are the two characters we meet in our first page of this book? We have Miss Pooch, and we have Bunny. Let's read this page. Oh, we have a whole classroom full of animal kids. Let's read this page. And do you see this punctuation mark right here? Does anyone remember what that punctuation is called? It's an exclamation point, which means when we read this sentence, Bunny is perfect. We have to put a lot of feeling and expression into our voice. Now this page. Some funny pictures where we have these thought bubbles coming off of Pete's head. Okay, let's read this page. And now this page. Oh, let's see what these kids are saying. Now, before we go any further, what is the setting of this part of the book? We read a couple of pages earlier that Pete got on the bus. So the setting of this scene in the book is Pete on the school bus. And we have another exclamation point. Pete likes Bunny. Pete likes Bunny. Oh, and they just kind of keep chanting it. Let's see. And we have our character, Miss Pooch, who says, oh, if you look at the picture, how do you think the kids chanting has made Pete feel? I don't think he likes them saying that about him and Bunny. And now we're getting introduced to this new character. This is the character of Mom. Let's read this page. So our friend Pete has a problem. What is the problem or the struggle that Pete is trying to overcome? If you said that Pete is worried that because everybody chanted and kind of made fun of he and Bunny, and he's worried they can't be friends, that's really the struggle. So now we have our mom character who has come up with a solution to Pete's problem or his struggle. So let's see if this is the right answer to fixing or helping this problem. Oh, it looks like getting some flowers for Bunny was a great solution to his problem of wanting to make sure that they are friends. It looks like Bunny was feeling the same way that Bunny wanted to make sure that Pete was her friend. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks like this ended on a very good note. Let's read this last page. So we had Miss Pooch, Pete, Bunny, and his mom as our characters. Our setting changed quite a bit in this book. Sometimes we were at Pete's house. We know that at one point in our story, we were on the school bus. We've been inside Pete and Bunny's classroom. And we found out that the struggle or the problem that Pete, the character of the little pig, the problem that he had was not knowing how exactly to make sure that he and Bunny could be friends. I hope you had fun reading with me today, and I will see you next time.